Okay, diabetes is a health condition that is known to be a condition whereby somebody is having issues with excess sugar in the bloodstream, or excess glucose in the bloodstream. It can happen to a man, to a woman. It can even happen to juvenile, as in to younger people. Now, diabetes has two types. We have the type 2 and the type 1 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is a condition whereby the body cannot process or metabolize glucose well. Okay, while type 1 is a condition whereby the insulin production in the body is not high, as in is not normal. So in these two conditions, when a patient the system cannot process glucose well, it is known that you have type 2 diabetes. But when a patient can process, but the insulin cannot produce good level of glucose, it's known to be type 1 diabetes. Now, as a diabetic patient, when somebody, okay, how do you know you are diabetic or you are becoming diabetic? When you're always thirsty, just finish drinking water now and you are feeling thirsty again in the next few minutes. Okay, it's a condition, it's a situation that can, okay, we start checking, are you trying to have diabetes? Is it type 1 or type 2? Then when you are always weak, okay, when you are always you always feel dizzy, okay, when also you are having a blurriness of the vision, you can't see very well, okay, when you have a very slow rate of healing. If you sustain wound, it's very slow to heal. Then when you also having a that urge to urinate, you just finish urinating now immediately, and when the urine comes, you can't control it. Then when we can see a lot of ketones in your urine, it's also an indication that this patient might be having diabetes. Now, how can you take care of diabetes? Okay, then also diabetic patient too, when you are losing weight, losing weight, please, you need to go and check yourself to know how your body is metabolizing glucose. Now, how do you treat it? In Myonapath International, we treat diabetes by, first of all, detoxifying your system, because we are looking at the causative agents of diabetes. Okay, we try as much as we can to remove this excess glucose. Peradventure your own is type 1, where the insulin is not producing, and where the pancreatic gland is not producing enough insulin. Now, this product called Detox Plus can help you to remove excess glucose from the body, but it does not work on the pancreatic gland. Okay, so this one will help you to adjust your cells to be able to process this glucose very well. Why this? The glucomil will help you to work on the pancreatic gland to produce right level of insulin that your body needs, mostly in the cases of type 1 diabetes. Now, we also have type 2 diabetes that it will help also to normalize your cells. Now, when you are using, one of the signs that you see in diabetic patients is that their skin is always very rough. Their palms are very, very hard. Okay, and you see them sometimes they'll be doing eyes as if they're trying to focus on something, blurriness of vision. Now, this can help to correct those things in the case of type 2 diabetes. Then also, our rejuvenating stem cell has to be there to make sure that the cells of the pancreatic gland is healthy, is functional, to make sure that the cells of the pancreatic gland is also giving the results, bringing out the insulin that the body needs to metabolize glucose in the system. And that thing that you will add is the man, if you're a man, but it's not in a large quantity. Gynocare if you are gynocare if you're a woman, but not in a large quantity like this first three that I mentioned. Of course, you should also to be able to add your Nakum oil into that treatment, because Nakum oil help also to boost your immunity. Nakum oil help also in high level of healing. Remember that one of the signs of diabetes is when you have low healing. So if you want to really handle diabetes, this must be one of the potent products that you must add to the ones I've mentioned. Of course, your peptide tea should be there because of healing too. Remember, we're talking about the cells and its components. Now, this should be able to bind the cells together. Okay, so peptic tea should also be added to what you use in treating diabetic patients. So all you need to do is to have this information that diabetes is a killer disease, a very serious killer disease, and it can affect anybody. Your system can change. It can be genetically related. You can inherit it from your father, from your mother. So if in your family, if you have any trace of anybody that suffers from diabetes, you need to take care of yourself. You can also use this combo to prevent it from coming. I, as a doctor, I use it and it gives me the result that I want. Then another thing that I want you to know is that our products on diabetes combo is fully recognized and approved by NAFDAC. All you need to do is press your button there and make your order. Also press your button and check how you can consume this after you have been able to purchase it. So make your order today and see the difference in your system.